Hello everyone. To run a confirmatory factor analysis using AMOS, first we need to get the data on SPSS, and then we go to Analyze, and then we scroll down to IBM SPSS AMOS if you can find it here, or you can simply import data directly to AMOS. So here we have the data already on AMOS. We need to draw the measurement model to test the reliability and validity. So here, in case you want to go for data, you go for file, and then you go for data file, and then you can import the data. And then if you want, there is this select data files here, where you can simply click and see the working data. So here, once you click here, you will find the variables. So we want to see question, let's say variable P, P1 to P7, and SW and SC. So P1 to P7, so we need to have 5 indicators. So we take this icon and we start drawing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, etc. And then I will start putting the variables here. So P1, drag and drop P2, P3, P4, P5, P6. If I want to add more, I will click P7. Okay, and we call this factor, for example, P. This is the variable name. Okay, now we move to the SW. So SW has 3 items, so 1, 2, 3, and then SW1 start from left to right, so that if we want to add more, we can add it. And then we move to the SC. So SC has also 3 items, so 1, 2, 3. If we double click, we can label this differently. So basically what we have, the 3, this one can be labeled SW, and this one can be labeled as SC. Okay, so what we keep symmetry here, and then we go to this icon and we actually change the shapes. Okay, and then we can keep symmetry again, and we go to move, and we move the shapes here a little bit. Okay, so then we will need to name these observed or unobserved items. So we go to plugin and name unobserved variables, and this will name them immediately. Notice here that there is this regression fixed in each line into 1. So if we double click this line, the regression weight fixed at 1. So this is very important to be done. After that, we can draw covariances. So basically selection is not doing covariances. So selection, we click here and we click here, we select this one, this one, this one. We go to plugins and then we draw covariances. So here it's already done. So it's selection actually. After that, we go to analysis properties and choose, in case the data has missing values, we go to estimate means and intercepts. For the other results, we keep them by default. Here we need to add the standardized estimates, squared multiple correlations, and then tests for normality and outliers, then modification fit indices with the threshold of 4, and let's hope that this will be run. Okay, so analyze and then calculate estimates. The file is in the directory C program AMOS, does not have permission to write in that. So here we will need to save the file somewhere. So I will save it here. AMOS sample. And go to analyze, then calculate estimates. So here they are. We can go to these results here and see the standardized estimates, and these are the factor loadings. Some of them are above 0.5, which is good. So the threshold is 0.5 and above. we can simply go to the view text and we look at the modification indices. But before that, we can look at the model fit. So the model fit here, this should be 3 in the above and below for the chi-square by degrees of freedom. The CFI should be 0.9, and it's almost 0.8. Then the TLI, which also should be 0.9 and above this one, so it's 0.7. So in fact, we need to check those model, the absolute fit indices, the chi-square. It should be below 0.3. The root mean square error of approximation should be 0.08 and below. So here it's RMSEA here is 0.15, so it still needs to be lower than this. And GFI should be above 0.9, EGFI should be above 0.9, CFI should be above 0.9, TLI should be above 0.9, NFI should be above 0.9, and the chi-square degree by freedom is 0.03, 0.3 rather. Okay, so this is how we usually check the model fit for CFA, and after that we check model the modification indices to covary the error terms here so that we can improve the model fit. So basically what we can do, we can go to modification fit indices, here modification indices. So if we covary E12 with SW, it's going to change it by 0.74. If we covary E12 by SW, so where is E12 here? E12 by SW. So what we can do, we can go back here and put E12 by SW and rerun the model. View text. AMOS is not straightforward software to use actually because it's much complicated. So we have modification. So we see the model fit again. The CFI still needs improvements. We just did one modification fit. Then we have A9 by AC, A9 by E11. So let's put A9 by E11 and E8 by E12. So A9 by E11 and the other one E8 by E12. And then rerun the model. So again, we will need to view the text. I'm trying to covary the items or the indicators with the constructs just to see if the model can fit. So in fact, this model should be based on a theory. I'm just using the sample data. So the sample data, I'm using it randomly. So I don't think it could be a fit. So I'm trying to fit this model still, and it's going to probably fit or not fit because I did not base so far on any theory. But basically for model fit, the idea is that you will need to base the model, the way you structure the model on a certain theory. Okay, so basically we calculated the estimates. We're going to see the output, view text again. Model fit, and we look at the changes here. So they still need improvement. So this is in fact the idea. So you keep improving the model till these thresholds reach these levels. After that, you can say that you actually fitted the model using confirmatory factor analysis on AMOS. This is in brief how you can run the tests of CFA, or especially on liquid scale data that has different scales or subscales. If you have questions or remarks, do not hesitate to post them below and feel free to reach out. See you soon. Bye for now.